Hello, everyone. My name is Michelle Berber, and welcome to the Onward Education podcast, where we will be celebrating and also discussing some of the challenges associated with having a neurodiverse child. So, I am an IRT, or some of you may recognize the term special education teacher, but I am taking a sabbatical this year because I decided that I wanted to make a difference in a different way than the public education system would allow me to do. So here I am. I've had so much experience with children who are neurodiverse and have all these gifts to share with the world, but they think differently than we do. And it takes different strategies to effectively teach and parent them. So that is what this podcast is about. It's about celebrating our children and learning how to help them feel better heard, better understood, and helping you, the parent, feel more confident in your ability to intervene with your child every day. So let's get started. Hey everyone, Michelle Berber here. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join me on the Onward Education podcast. I'm super excited today because I'll be talking about one of my favorite programs, and that is Canva, canva.com. So if you haven't had a chance to explore Canva, definitely head over and have a look around and explore. But today I'll be sharing with you 3 different ways that you can create meaningful family time with your loved ones, all while helping your children improve their reading, writing, and communication skills. So that's a win, right? If you can do all those things with one website. And it's free. You don't actually have to sign up for the premium version. I have found that you can do a lot of things just with the free version as well. So let's jump in. The first thing that I would like to suggest you can use Canva for is to create a family journal and to kind of have a replacement even for Facebook. So I'll preface this by saying I have had a bit of a love-hate relationship with Facebook, and I noticed that I was posting more than I really wanted to, sharing more than I wanted to, and what I wanted more than anything else was to be able to share meaningful photos and experiences with my immediate family, with my loved ones, my closest friends, not with the whole Facebook world. So I have kind of made that shift with my family now that we share photos with friends and those types of things, but not so much on social media. And if you have children, and they may be wanting to get more involved with social media, and that could be something that you're nervous about as a parent. Certainly, if you have a neurodiverse child and you're worried that they may kind of fall in the habit of comparing themselves to others and getting involved in things that you're not comfortable with them seeing, this can actually be a way to have them kind of create a replacement for Facebook, but in a way that you can collaborate with them and you can be involved with what they're sharing with other people. So if you go into Canva, you'll notice that they have tons of templates. So you can really tailor this to make it something that is reflective of your family, of your values, and the things that you guys really enjoy doing together. So, by creating this family journal, you can take pictures as you are doing your summer events and all the things you guys love to do together, and then sit down as a family and create that family journal. So, you can incorporate reading and writing by adding in some funny captions and things like that. And this can also help build your child's vocabulary because they may be asking you words that they otherwise may not have known how to spell, things like that. So I love the family journal. I love the idea of helping our children kind of differentiate between what's appropriate to share and what's not appropriate to share. So when you do this activity, it's kind of like a mini training session you're doing with your children on what they may or may not want to share on social media when the time comes, if they would like to be on those platforms. So there are a lot of things I really like about this activity, and I love the fact that it gets the family together and gets everyone thinking and talking about the great memories that you've created so far over the summer or over the school year or whenever you decide to do this journal. My second suggestion as to how you can use Canva is to use it for family brainstorms. And you may have heard me talk about this before in a family meeting. So if you're looking to talk about creating a what's working, what's not working chart, and this could be, for example, if you're trying to figure out how to streamline your Saturday mornings. Maybe you're finding that there's a lot of stress in the mornings on Saturdays. You're not entirely sure why, but you want to get to the bottom of it because you want to take that time back and make that joyful again with your family. So using Canva, you can sit down and have that family meeting and create the table in the whiteboard option or in the presentation mode and actually talk through with your family. Okay, what's working? What do we like about our Saturday mornings? Make that list. Go to the other side and say, what do we really not like? What is not working for our family right now? Give everyone the chance to weigh in, and then from there you can move forward knowing what is important to everyone, and really build a Saturday morning routine, for example, that works for all the members of your family. Another way that you can use the brainstorm option is if you're looking to figure out what you would like to do for family vacation, for example. And if you have a neurodiverse child, then more than likely you're finding they're fixated on the one thing that they want to do for the family vacation. So by sitting down and using this brainstorm technique, you may find that there's more success in getting everyone in the family to suggest something that they would like to do on this trip. It's very visual. You can actually go in and have your family help you pick out pictures to put with the brainstorm. And this may actually encourage your child as well to say, oh, well, that thing that mom wants to do, that could be fun too. Or that thing that my brother wants to do. Or so, by doing this, it creates an opportunity for everyone to discuss what they want to do. It helps your neurodiverse child understand better the needs of the other members of the family as well in a very concrete way. So the third thing that I'll suggest, and I know you're all going to love this because school is just 3 weeks away, 4 weeks away, and I know you're thinking about your child's reading and writing and how you can improve in that area, and Canva is great for this too. So one thing that I love doing with my students is creating stories with them. And you can actually go through, as I mentioned before, and pick out the pictures. I like to use the presentation mode, and that way you can actually have a different slide for each page of your story. And this is a great interactive way for your child to create a story with you. You may notice that if you have a neurodiverse child, their ability to tell a story in chronological order in a way that makes sense can be challenging sometimes. So I would recommend starting with the whiteboard application. Do your brainstorm that there for beginning, middle, and end, and use that as your guide. Maybe even print it off and have it next to your computer when you're creating your story as well. So it's lots of fun. The kids just love picking out photos. I can't exactly tell you why. It just seems like it's something that they really enjoy. I think it does have to do with the autonomy piece of being able to say that I'm creating the story, I'm picking out the pictures, this is really my work. And there's a sense of ownership associated with that as well. Another thing that you can do with the reading and writing is getting them to present. So it does practice their reading and writing skills, but it works on their communication skills too, if they'd like to share that story with family members. So in the presentation mode, you can actually record your child reading their story afterwards, and then you can share that with family and friends, which is fabulous for building confidence. When I'm working with my neurodiverse students, sometimes I'll notice that no matter how many fun and exciting books I'll put in front of them, they're just not interested because they're very focused on a specific topic at this time. That could be tigers, that could be Pokemon, it could be anything. So, one way that I'll integrate Canva into my sessions with students is that I'll have them research that specific topic with me. And then we will write a story or we'll create a little presentation about that topic. And wow, the way that they will engage with that topic versus the books that I thought were so cool. It's incredible to see the difference and the way that they'll use their reading strategies and they'll ask questions because this is material, this is content that they want to access. So it's an opportunity to really connect with them based on what they're interested in right now. So, those are three ways that I really love to use Canva with my neurodiverse students. I find that it just pulls them in and it allows me to really create a meaningful connection with them. I know your kids are going to love this too. I hope you found today's episode helpful. Looking forward to chatting more with you real soon. Bye now.